this video, I'm going to be creating a dream fish tank setup using this old shelf and some lights. The old shelf was found on Facebook Marketplace for cheap. That's pretty much the way to go as long as it's sturdy. And this thing is heavy duty. So let's get started. The goal of this shelf is to have 2 rows of grow out tanks or breeding tanks of the fish that I had in my last video, and 4 rows of immersed growth aquatic plants for my own use and whatever I'm going to use them for. And these lights, which I'm about to set up, are going to be very useful. The first step is clearing off the shelf. I have this tank and I need to move it to a different location so I can fit all the tanks on that I need, and my other fish tank stuff can go somewhere else as well. Okay, these are how these lights are strung up. I measure 8 inches across from each side, and then I drill a little hole and I put a zip tie through it, and I string the zip tie through a little hole in the light, and they're hung up just perfectly so where the cord can stick into the side and connect all of them on the whole entire shelf. I tested this one light to make sure the idea worked and everything worked out correctly. So let's get drilling. Time to repeat that process for 5 more shells. So I got all the lights hung up, but this top shelf up here doesn't have any place to hang the lights on. And so my thought process is screw pieces of wood that come up like that, and then kind of make a box around and put 2 pieces of like wood, mostly just scrap wood, and then I'll screw them in with these holes, and it'll just hang just like these lights, except for it's not under another shelf. I think that's how it'll work out. While the lights are hung up, the shelf is not complete though. I need to add the fish tanks and the fish, I guess. This top shelf, I decided just to string it up instead of actually cut out size pieces of wood. Way easier. All I had to do was cut out this wood. But the next part is the hardest part. You gotta drain all the fish tanks down and then carry them in here and then set everything back up. Yeah, let's get cooking. moved all of the tanks in, and so now I just need to fill them back up and connect all the air tubes, which are in a tangled mess on the ground. This might take a while, so here's a quick time lapse. Alright, so the whole shelf is complete, and I just added these boxes on here. Pretty much 24 by 16, and they're pretty short, and so they all fit on the shelf really well. And they all have this clear lid, obviously. And now the next step is just to fill up these tubs with plants, which will be in a future video. Thanks for watching.